Eh, I I had a weird day, but kind of fun and different. I was at the Quick Crack down Vista Chino, and when songs come on, I'll sit and re-sing the song my own way to make myself feel better. So I forgot I was singing some song, and I turned it into the only justice I get is that I get to decide where you go and what your future is after all that this world has done against me. And some lady next to me was like, way to go, lady. You're like, congratulations, because you're right. At least you get some kind of justice for what you've been through. So, thank you, lady. And then an ambulance was right on time. So an ambulance drove by. The ambulance that drove by was one of God's, it was a child of God, so one of God's little babies was in the ambulance driving. And I needed to put power in the ambulance and the child of God because a pretty bad emergency is coming that qualifies for a miracle. So I put my powers in that child of God so that he and that ambulance, or whatever ambulance he's in, because it'll follow whatever ambulance he's in. I don't know if they keep the same car or whatever. So I just put it in the car and him, and then it follows his soul. So if he switches cars or something, it would go to whatever car. I don't know if they have designated cars. I didn't have time to think about that. But so because there's an emergency coming up in his days to come, but now the emergency, they qualified for a miracle. They happily, my queen said their prayers and made me an opening, and they qualified for a miracle. So I needed to make sure they got their miracle. But as I was putting my powers in the ambulance, it was really fun, and everybody said goodbye. And I didn't realize people were listening to me sing, so it was like kind of 50% embarrassing and 50% kind of cool that people care. Because, I only have been cared about, I have put it on my Facebook postings. I have only been cared about a few times in real life, connected to anywhere near me. So, and I don't know if gods are helping me by bringing good people around me to give me some strength and support. So I'm going to say thank you to all the gods. And then I was at the airport, but then I had to go run an errand, or I had to go do something. So I was at the airport ready for work, but I had to go run and do something real quick. And people said hi and welcomed me to work. It was so fun and cool. It was fun for them to say hi to, because I know that, they don't mind when they chit chat with me in their brain. So now I know they don't mind. I always wonder, I jump in and say hi, because they're really, really good people. The people that are good in here are really nice, good people. So I like to chit chat. I hope they get to the islands of God, because I worked so hard to make the island of gods for my babies, the gods. And it would be so fun for beautiful, good people to end up at the island and see how much, we are just a family, and we love everybody so much. And then I'm getting pretty good at trying to hurry up so the statues really come to life and bring the biggest and best and most miracles possible in between when I can be running around the world pulling people out of cars right as they crash with angels and stuff, and God and Jesus, and going to work. But so I got a little part-time job. The lady was so wonderful. My trainer was so wonderful and so nice. It's just a little part-time job. I was an idiot and an old person. I didn't even know what crypto, ETH, blah, blah. I didn't know what she was talking about. I mean, I want to say you're really smart, you're really talented, you're an amazing lady, but I don't know what you're talking about. I'm kind of old and archaic, and I'm not even from Earth, so I spend so much time with gods and angels. I don't really, I wouldn't fit in as a human, but I'm never around humans except in a fake way where the devil is controlling everything. So this is the bad news. I had to start at 0 and win against all things once and for all. That's the kind of savior I am. Jesus just went through what he went through because he wanted people to get to heaven and have better options with God. So he made a small door. I make a monumental door that I have to win against all things once and for all. It's really scary stuff. So when I came down at 0, the devil had complete possession and control of me. I could only do what I was told. And as I win once and for all, I'm not stuck and bound to the devil, demons, and evil gods controlling me. They lose, and I get to have control of myself again, get my powers again. And then God, Jesus, and I win. And then, of course, it's a monumental victory in the name of all gods that went through this whole thing with us, because when I win, it's once and for all against all enemies are all bad once and for all. So it's kind of cool. And it's kind of fun. And it would be fun if you guys, are into getting into those kind of things, because the gods love spending time with you guys. There was a record amount of my queen around the world today. And the gods had a party and celebrated. They had so much fun talking to everybody because it was so fun. So thank you to everybody rocking the world of the gods, waiting through prayer to say hi and I love you and stuff. So thanks. Emergencies get the top priority, but boy, do you guys rock God's world when you just chit-chat and care about them. Jesus, you guys mean everything, so thanks. And so the lady was really nice, and she said that she had a hard time and a hard life, and this made her life so much better. And I thought, oh wow, what a miracle. Maybe God's helped me. So I thanked the gods, and then in secret I thanked her. And I was just so grateful. You're a really neat trainer lady. You're a really beautiful lady, but I don't know if I'm going to do good or not, but what a nice lady. And so she was training me, and then she's like, okay, you need $30 to do this thing. Because it's like it's a part-time job. It's a part-time job, but you kind of run it or something. And she was saying that you're independent. You're like a freelance independent or something. So I was like, okay, but she said $30. Oh my gosh, my heart dropped. If I spend $5, I panic. If I spend $20, I feel like I'm gonna die. And I only pay bills or save money for emergencies. And I only give out money when I think I'm maybe gonna earn money or something. So I was freaking out, but then I was like, but if this is real, if this is real, I could make some money, and I can't pay my bills. I don't know how I'm going to make it by next month. I'm not even going to lie. It took all month to pay my car payment. My car payment is way too much. I shouldn't have took it on, but I did. And then my insurance, because it's a brand new car, it wipes me out. I don't have no more money. And then you have to scramble for your rent and stuff, and I haven't even been able to pay my electricity. And like I said, I was looking for emergency fund places. Nothing's helped me. So I freaked out, and then I was like, well, but if I make money, so I'm hoping you guys will wish me some good wishes, good karma, good Buddha, good prayer time. In the name of all victims of all poverty in us, we would hope all you beautiful, good people will think of us when you say your prayers. Hey, God is not above admitting. I'll admit, when I had to win from 0 to 100, I depended on good people karma because I didn't have anything. I depended on any good person saying an Our Father. It brought me anything that I could use. And then the Our Father and the Hail Mary and what was the other one? Became obsolete. Everything from the rosary didn't bring me anything anymore because it was reverted to the devil and 666 because they were killing me. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to die. and I was dying. I was getting killed, asking God to put me back together. And it's like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. So, I hope you guys think or say, my queen, my queen, my queen. As good people, you will find out how mesmerizingly, beautifully important and amazing all of you are as good people. The power of good is everything. You can destroy with bad things, but boy, you can really build with good things. And I just want to let you guys know that when you do a lot of good things on earth, your good things on earth make your house in heaven, and it's really beautiful. It's like your soul. When you get to heaven, your soul emanates every beautiful thing about you as you walk around heaven. And it's so nice to be overall just that beautiful. It's really amazing, beautiful stuff. And you don't have to go to the island to know what it's all about. You can just think or say, my queen, my queen, my queen, and they'll tell you. But so I freaked out, and then I thought, this is stupid. You have given up credit cards to some guy who swears you're gonna get a sticker on the car for Oral-B and try to be a world famous dead god, at least promoting a good company and dental products, good products, and maybe get to pay your bills. So you got to keep going, guy. Keep trying. I have nothing left, and then it's $30. I don't have it, but I don't care. I'll just work today and ask her what to do when it's $30. But I thought, no matter what, I have to give the power of God to that lady. She's really nice, beautiful lady. She was so beautiful and so nice. It's such a privilege to meet amazing people. And then there was these 3 gay guys that I was taking to the chill bar or something. Oh my gosh. They were like treasures from God. And I just wanted to be so grateful they'd be in the car even for a few minutes. And I knew they were laughing against my existence and more because they just don't believe or whatever. But oh my God, were they beautiful people. I was just happy and grateful they were in the car. Hey, anybody with good karma, a good soul, you have no idea how great it feels just to be loved or cared about. And you don't realize that a god or an angel that is dead or hurting feels loved. Because every day you would do the right thing instead of hurting or destroying or doing bad. It's like you breathe life into us. And thank you. I hope you guys think or say, my queen, my queen, my queen today. Stay good, people. Stay close to God. It's the end of the world. Stay far away from 666. The end of the world and the mark of the beast is a very scary reality that's actually starting to come in. So as my statues can talk to you, the bad side of the wrath of God is coming in. If you need to understand it all, think or say, my queen, my queen, my queen. Be proactive with the gods. Stay good, amazing people. And I hope to see you guys at the island of gods I created for my children of God. And my gods, my children. And I hope to see you soon. Have a good one.